Yes. The state investment board? Yes. To determine and certify to the state treasurer and the Office of Financial Management the value of the total assets managed by the board? Yes. Now, it prohibits the operating expenses of the board in any fiscal year from exceeding 0.03%, oh, three, of the total assets managed by the board. Yes. But I was looking at that, those private investment managers that you're employing as a state. Can you get me the actual amount that an investment manager receives for the management of the 529As, as well as any other funds that the state treasury is not managing? It seemed to me that the treasury is just too busy. Now, I needed to know the collective bargaining rights of the professional personnel of port districts. Now, this, yes, was signed by the governor on June 7th of 2018. And I thought that all of these public employees collective bargaining, yes, I emailed each of the ports. Yes, I emailed the Port Angeles port right now. I emailed numerous airport ports right now. I just want to know of all of those in the employment of each and every port of the United States, where they do have to sign, yes, that they will support the laws, the Constitution, and the United States Constitution. Get me their collective bargaining agreements, yes, and the attorneys that have represented right now, because you know what allows a port's district professional personnel to collectively bargain under the Public Employees Collective Bargaining Act. Now, these public employees that don't enforce the laws of the United States, I'm going to want to know all of them. Yes, all the public employees of the state of Washington and their individual umbrella policies as individual persons, as the individuals in the public employees bargaining. Now, I'm going to sue them because there's what's known as civil servants. Yes, there is. Just reading through this. That there can be part-time employees in the state that are considered civil, CIVIL employees. And usually, when you're one of these civil employees, that there's the, well, I just want, well, look at here, the civil employees, the individuals right now. Let's see here. The individuals known as the civil state public employees, yes, give me their applications for employment, as well as their individual. Well, you cannot have knowledge of forgery or fraud. There's some very specific liability for all of you that have umbrella policies. Yes. Now, the USAA probably designed their policy specifically because of the number of individuals that have been in the military or that are in the military. But I'm thinking that they might be an exception, but they're a very small exception. I think most of these umbrella policies cover the same thing. Now, let's see here. Yes. False arrest, ouch. False imprisonment, ouch. Malicious prosecution, ouch. Malicious harassment, ouch. And hate crimes. Now, my thought is, yes, that when you refuse to enforce the laws, your umbrella policies are liable. And if you're a civil servant of each and every state of the United States where you signed a document, ouch, that you would support the laws and you refuse to, you are personally liable, as is your insurance carrier, for the amount of your umbrella policy.